Okay, welcome back, my friends, to Marvel's Midnight Suns. This is where we left off episode 2 last week, and I'm fairly enjoying this game. It's pretty cool. There's a lot to it, it feels like, and I mean the graphics are brilliant. So this week we're recording it on 2560 by 1440p, so we've upped the resolution, and we're still sitting at a solid 100 FPS, which is nice. So if you want to catch up on any of the previous episodes, you can. This will be in a playlist on the channel.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
I don't know what an Abbey tournament is.
Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on, you should hang out.
I should rest.
So I haven't met
Another time.
quite a few of the Avengers yet, but I actually don't know who's all in this game. And I've met some that I don't know, like that chick for sure.
Let me see. How did this work again?
There was a dog here just a second ago. It's gone. On to Nico's message. Now, camera control will be getting easier for me in the coming weeks because can I pick up that? What's that on the shelf? I think I could have. I was gonna say, is that like a jar of weed? And go to sleep. I can press 1. Ah, okay. So this is what we've got so far. We've got Blade. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go back. This is who we've got so far. We've got Blade, we've got Captain Marvel, obviously Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and I Am the Hunter. Okay. And this is your message. Hunter, you there? This is Nico. In case no one gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Captain just filled us in freaky stuff. You should come hang out. But I don't have a choice. I'm too tired to hang out. Someone's at the door. They're not going to let me not hang out, I guess.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
I assume this is like a Midnight Sun must be like
just Hydra bombed.
an
use
offshoot
this.
comic series or an
You and me
alternate
both.
dimension or something.
Been bad dreams every night for me lately.
Oh yeah, Wanda's in this game
Keep
too,
saying
yeah.
Wanda.
She was being
She-
attacked by the demons though.
Never mind.
I assume the demon captured her, I'm not really sure.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
I don't know why you're wearing your bracelet though, because like when the demon Lilith showed up, my like bracelet thing, it all went like green and this sort of color of the demon, and then I was almost like I was being controlled with her. I assume this means that I
Despite
can.
almost getting blown up, it seems you did pretty well out there. Maybe there's hope for the world yet.
Okay, so we can watch a movie together and gain friendship XP. Cool. Well, we got Mega Drive controllers.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Are we watching the movie or are we talking?
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was
What movie
evil
is this?
too.
Some sort of
Long story,
western?
lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur.
I mean,
I'll
this is a
fill you in
cool.
later.
This is a cool feature.
Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Is Lilith my mother? Maybe I've not been paying enough attention. No, no, it's not this guy's mother.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker
right.
was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom. You'll fit in perfectly. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. Can we do it again?
Alright.
So, what did you think of the movie?
So I get
I
a.
understood more than I should.
Oh, thought I'm gonna pick a
How?
corny
You've been
answer.
dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt
Of what?
of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
Okay, that's strange.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
No, I know nothing
Just
about
what
you.
you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
Okay.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
It's a bit useless.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
I mean, I know nothing about this, so maybe I should just
get going.
get going. Maybe you need to read a bunch of Marvel
Good-
comics to
good
know this.
timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Alright. See, I
I'm
thought
glad to see
Caretaker
you're
was his
using your
mother.
free time productive. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I remember many sleepless nights and blood-soaked days. Always on the hunt.
I'll give you that. But there were times back then I wouldn't trade for anything. With both you and...
Agatha. Where is Agatha?
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that, but it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant.
Wow.
Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Okay, I don't know what the symbols mean.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that, especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
A weird name. I guess it makes sense to call him Hunter because then it's like gender agnostic, right? So I can follow the path of light or dark. Oh, right, okay. So I guess I just got some light points. Right, so we can sprint out here. I knew she was going to appear.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body.
I mean, if getting burnt to a crisp is a trouble, yeah.
I find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
I gotta pause it just one sec. Bloodgate. Used to be a game called Bloodline Champions that had on Bloodgate. Just instantly reminded me of the music when she said that. From that game, I guess. Going in here by myself.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a Bloodgate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I'm ready for a mission. Let's do.
But it's always polite to ask.
I can't decide comparing this to XCOM, you know?
Something.
Like, it's cool that there's a story and stuff around. Recommended player level 1, current player level 3. Okay, I mean, it's cool there's a story and stuff, but the problem is I don't know the Marvel story, so either this is an all-new story and I just don't know it, which, I mean, I guess isn't the end of the world, right? But like when if I have to compare it to XCOM, it kind of makes me wonder, like, yeah, it does make me wonder, you know, like, is XCOM just... Yeah, I can't decide if I think this is better or I think XCOM is better. Okay. At the moment, I still think the XCOM combat might be better than this, but I guess we'll see. I've only done like 3 or 4 missions because half the time you're in these dialogues and stuff with the story. I guess there's a lot of scene to set within this sort of divan of the Marvel universe.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
Okay.
Yes,
Trial by combat, let's do
but I
it.
may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your 4-legged friend?
Charlie?
Some random name for a hellhound thing.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Okay.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight.
Alright.
Or
I was
at
gonna
least
say.
her idea of one.
Every time we can knock someone back,
You were too
that's
weak for this fight.
probably a good. Apply mark to 2 enemies in area. When he gets a KO, he draws a card. thing about a quick attack means that I can get another shot, right?
Your mother abandoned.
Yeah. Like quick attacks. Can I use this? Yeah, so I should move for free because you're allowed to move once for free. Should pick. I was gonna say, pick this up. Throw it. I mean, I killed a lot of them already, right? Here's another quick.
Feel my call.
So it's just 18 damage. I can just keep going with these. Wow, okay. Oh, this uses heroism to throw it. I'm with you.
I saw a
So
move
shoot.
like that
I was
once,
gonna say draw a
centuries
card.
ago. Had your chance to escape.
Did I kill all of them before in one round of combat?
Girl, Charlie.
Nice.
Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Oh, I feel very accomplished by that. Oh, yeah, I definitely deserve 3 stars. Didn't even get a shot to go. What's that called? The Bloodgate. Okay. Well, that's apparently how you do that. Now maybe I'll go to sleep. Or if unlocked. Or we've explored something in Bloodgate. I guess I'll place the seal.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now.
Okay.
The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtor for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Open the gate using a word of power. So, hold the space bar. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, this is a problem if I have to hold the space bar and use mouse. Because I have a broken arm, I thought I could play this with one hand, god damn it. Oh, we managed to do it, okay.
Goddess
Cool.
of Order approves.
I was gonna say, hopefully there's no other bits like that. I have ordered like a one-handed mouse. Or a one-handed tracker ball that can like hold in my hand and use tracker ball while. But the thing is, if I get that, I'm probably gonna end up playing some Warcraft
After
3 because
all this
that's what
time,
people are really
it's
watching
still
on the channel
just
at the moment.
as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
She's not ready to see you yet,
Good
even
night,
though it's been like 300 years. Okay. Not sure I buy that. Whatever. Oh, can buy room upgrades. Okay. Do you know what? I'm not going to spend my coins on room upgrades yet. I'm going to rather spend it on, like, my appearance. If I can do that. Okay, well then here's all the outfits. Dark preview locked. Oh. You can't even see them. Alright, no problem. I guess I gotta advance the story. I'm pretty early on, right? Does it tell you, like, playtime in the saves when you do it? Curious. No, it doesn't tell you how long you've played. Okay. So we've got SUPERLINK. We've got the map. We've got our heroes. We've got our inventory, which includes reagents, crafting. Okay, all sorts of shenanigans. They are doing a season pass for this game as well.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
On
Again,
my way,
that's Hunter to
Dr.
the
Spooky.
forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Is this not the fort? Yeah, okay. Didn't see you standing next to the
Hunter,
giant
just
ring
in
of fire.
time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open
He's
it
got
to
all
Tony,
the old
and perhaps
aliens
use the
quotes, isn't
mystical
it?
energies I
Nuke it
sense
in orbit.
inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Alright. Are we opening the
If
box?
Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts.
What's that blue thing?
I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I mean... I was gonna say... You saw the what if. It could be like a
It would be
giant
highly
tentacle from
suspicious
another
of anything that
dimension.
Hydra has had in its
Hydra.
possession. My advice would be to do what Tony says. Destroy whatever is in there immediately.
I was gonna say, it could be like a
All due
Cthulhu thing.
respect, Hunter, that would be short-sighted and foolish. For one thing, it's very, very hard to dispose of magical items. The repercussions are sometimes unexpected. Besides, I need all the magical items I can get.
And why is that?
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. We do not have time to spare.
Okay.
Please tell me it's not another amulet.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be a Cthulhu thing. You didn't watch the cartoon What If, Doctor Strange? It's gonna try and eat us all alive.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay.
One sorcerer's trash is another's treasure. I'll let you check on this one.
What do I do? Research projects take 1 day to complete, but grant powerful rewards at room upgrades. Alright, okay. So I get to pick something, do I? Increase ability options and earn additional abilities when analyzing gamma coils. Craft powerful single-use combat items. I don't care about single-use stuff, so let's do this.
Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
I sort of hate things that do stuff in games like this, like if it is a calendar day, as in like I need to come back tomorrow for this to be completed. I kind of hate that. If it was like game time, and like I can advance the time. Oh, unless it's a day within the game. Oh, I don't know how this works.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up?
I don't know. I don't know what this is, Tony.
No problem. How does this look?
Okay. A dark heel. Another stake for Bane. I've had a few of these stakes, and now they're not back. Oh, so I get to just pick one. I was gonna say, I guess I may as well I don't want to put all my upgrades into just one character. Okay, so that's going. Research is in progress.
Hey Hunter, got a sec to spare?
Yeah.
You moving
I
to
think
the Forge, Hunter?
Oh, Moon Knight. Or yeah, that's Moon Knight. Is he in this game? I
see.
Say I feel like there's too much story too early. Like I'm just lost. Like I was enjoying the combat, but every session seems like I get 2 minutes of combat and I get 30 minutes of story.
The past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
You better both be ready
I
for
am the
this.
scourge of the Lilin. My name is whispered in fear across the 7 hells. When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie. Be sure your Sparky is ready to do the same.
Damn, Hunter! You talk the same kind of smack that he does. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Right.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Check his face mask.
The time for punishment is here.
Let's go. Okay. Spar with a Ghost Rider. So I can upgrade abilities.
Makes perfect.
So we'd upgrade Captain Marvel's fist, because we've got 3 of those. So I guess whenever you have 3, you just upgrade.
Like playing with fire, huh?
This would be a potential pretty cool thumbnail, right? Let's grab a screenshot here.
Maybe you should be the spirit.
Oh, you don't even get to fight? We just spar?
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Alright, where was the war room again? I've got something just outside, actually. What's that? Just over there. Oh, is this just a talk to
Crazy
Blade?
world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It is Shakespeare for you fancy her.
Shots fired.
I do not. I respect her as a fellow warrior.
Oh, he's flustered.
The same way you respect Tony or a caretaker?
Hell no. It's... Never mind.
And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go kill some monsters or something. Let's just keep this a chat to ourselves for now.
Okay. So I want to start an episode with a fight. We have a mission, we're at the war room. Every other episode, we're 40 minutes into this episode. We haven't started a real mission or fight. So unfortunately, that is where we're going to leave this episode. We're going to save it here. We're going to come back. We're going to start an episode with a big mission / fight. If you have enjoyed this, then you can leave a like. Be sure to check back in a few days because the next episode will be up. You can subscribe to the channel using the big subscribe button underneath, and if you hit the little bell notification, then you'll be notified when a video goes out, so you won't miss the next part of this series. Thank you ever so much for watching, especially if you did get to the end. I do appreciate it. And next time we'll be doing whatever mission this is that Captain Marvel has for us right here at the War Room. Peace.